sitting inside a house and you've got smoke, or you're sitting out in a park trying to do something healthy and you get smoke, you know, and so I you know, I'm very much in favor of the concept of fleshing this out. But does the school district have this policy in their parks?
No smoking, no drinking.
They have that
yes.
already.
Right. Fully.
So,
even in private school.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there are many other areas too. Well, I shouldn't say, but I know there are some other areas, institutional-wise, but the schools for sure already. And who's on our board who was pointing that out, just reminding us again.
Mrs. Michelle.
Michelle Schoenfeld. Just again, she looked. She said, "This is good, but we've been doing it for quite some years."
Yeah, not only that, it has I don't remember the distance, but even if you're doing construction work also,
right.
there is a distance from the school that you cannot cross.
That's right. Nice.
Councilman Buckle.
Thank you. I'm also very favorably inclined to this idea. I think, as you say, the devil's in the details and figuring out exactly how to provide them things. So I see that different communities take different approaches as to whether they have a 100% smoking ban in all their parks, or whether they designate certain types of parks for which this is particularly appropriate. And of course, we do have quite a variety of different kinds of parks. We have our linear parks like the Greenway. We have places like Liberty Park, where I think this would be particularly well served because the environmental impact of cigarette butts is even more sensitive to places like that. We also have places that, at least in my mind, are designated as parks, though in a legal sense maybe they aren't, but like Renaissance Plaza, I view as a park in a sense, but on the other hand, you might well decide, though you might decide either way, that Renaissance Plaza is a different kind of park for something like this than our more green parks that we associate. Now, I'm not prejudging which way we should go down that, but to me that's one area that we'll just have to consider, and so I'd be interested in the broader council's thoughts on that. The other thing is, because this is part of a statewide and region-wide effort.
Nationwide.
And nationwide, indeed. Thank you. I've seen that other communities have been assisted by the coordinating bodies in terms of those bodies providing signage and things.
Yes, that's part of it. In terms of the signage, so when there are
signage
funds, they would all be provided for.
Yeah.
They would all be
I think
provided.
that would be
Yes.
very helpful
want
for us
to
to take
provide.
advantage of. And I don't know whether the law department has yet been able to sort of look at the different ordinances that Mount Vernon, but this is really true. Like anywhere in New York State would be a potentially applicable precedent. But to me, as a concept, it's good. It might be the type of thing that we should see sort of a draft ordinance before actually passing it. It's also the type of thing that I don't think there's any problem with having the public see a draft ordinance too, because this is the type of issue on which I think the public is very well versed in terms of being able to